You ever been arrested?
Huh?
You ever been arrested?
Uh-huh.
Have you ever been convicted?
No.
And you understand because of the circumstances, it's a first degree felony. Okay, do you know the penalties for first degree felony? Up to death.
This is Wanisha Pollock. On March 13th, 2022, Fort Lauderdale police get reports of a man having been shot at a local store. When officers arrive at the scene, they find 34-year-old Stephen Black dead and launch a homicide investigation. Surveillance video from the store shows the shooter entering in a black hoodie, mask and sweatpants and committing the murder, which was caught on camera. After shooting Stephen, the suspect flees to a waiting Nissan Altima, which speeds off. This tells police they are looking for a shooter and a getaway driver. Using a nearby license plate reader, detectives are able to get the Altima's plate number. They trace the ownership to Wanisha. Police identify that Wanisha lives with her brother Warren. Believing that one or both of the siblings could be involved in the shooting, officers head to their home to question them and search for the gun used in the shooting. Before the case is over, investigators will be pulled into a twisted true crime story with a tangled web of family loyalty, betrayal, and a motive no one sees coming.
You know what I'm investigating.
No, I didn't.
You don't know?
Case with this now. No, I don't know.
This is the homicide that happened at Tony's Market. At Tony's Market? Down in Fifth Road on 8th Street?
I just moved out. Well, I've been out here for a year, but I don't.
Wanisha, I know more than what you think right now, okay? And so, I don't want to vote for you, so don't vote for me, okay?
Uh-huh.
All right? Tyrone's dad, or stepdad, that got slapped, got hit that day, okay? That guy that did it, you know who got killed.
Said who? He got killed?
Yeah, he got
I
killed.
didn't know that. Like I said, I don't know these people. The only person I know is that side of the family, him.
Him, he's the only one you know. Is he the baby daddy?
Yeah.
Okay. So his stepdaddy gets punched, and then an hour later, or within a few minutes, there's a planning motion to get the guy that did it. And your car was used. That's why we have your car.
I don't know.
Who was driving your car that day?
I have my car. Nobody drives my car.
Well, I have it on video driving in front of Tony's Market all day long from the time that this happened until the time that murder happened.
I don't have my car.
You were driving that day?
Yeah, I have my car.
You know what day I'm talking about?
I don't know exactly. I don't remember.
It's March 13th.
I don't remember exactly what day.
You ever been arrested?
Huh?
You ever been arrested?
Uh-huh.
Have you ever been convicted?
No.
What you been arrested for?
Aggravated assault, firearm.
You're gonna get convicted of that, so nothing really happened to you. All right. Well, the whole reason why I'm doing this is because when I arrest people, I want to make sure they go to prison. Okay. I don't want to prematurely arrest people so they can get out if I don't have enough evidence. And what it looks like, I'm going to look for a conspiracy charge, and you're going to be roped into that. Yeah. All right? So you're going to have two choices. Either you try to save your skin, and you try not to get labor in jail, or you can just cooperate. Either way, you're going to require the assistance of a lawyer to help you. Okay?
I'll take that route.
It's not fair to be put in that position. Whoever put you in that position. The men in your life haven't been taking care of you. You understand what I'm saying?
I'll talk to the lawyer.
Because this is completely unnecessary. That guy was going to go to jail for what he did. He didn't have to die. But you can't just kill somebody and think that nothing's going to happen. There's no consequences. There's consequences. And you got people like me who's going to turn every rock and look under it to see who was involved. And to tell you the truth, I don't know the extent of your involvement, but I know to the very least your car was used by the person who did the shooting to get there and leave. And to stalk the guy. You know what stalking means? Yeah. So you stalk the guy. From like 1:30, 1:45, all the way to the time that he got killed at 6:50. Now you're telling me that you were the one in the car? Were you down there at 6:50?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to look to find out. Because if you were there and you drove away after this happened, and you're going to get the same charge as the person who pulled the trigger. You understand that, right? And you understand because of the circumstances, it's a first degree felony. Okay, do you know the penalties for first degree felony? Up to death. Now, I'm not saying that that's what you're going to get. Right? I don't know. But that would be the charge for sure. Not fair to you, not fair to him to be put in the position. Talk to a lawyer as soon as you can and say, hey, this is happening to me. I'm getting roped up in a conspiracy charge, in a conspiracy to commit murder charge. I want to get out of it. I don't want to be part of it. I want to, the people responsible take responsibility for it, but I want to be left out. I want me and my baby not to have to deal with this. It's gonna be expensive. You're gonna have to pay a lawyer decent money, but it's worth it for you in the future, in his future. The lawyer that helped you in the previous case, can you give him a call?
Yeah, I don't have a lawyer.
So how did the charges get dropped then?
Because the boy went in there.
So it didn't even get that far. Well, Wanisha, look at me. I guarantee you this is going to go that far and more. It sucks because I wish I could tell you everything that I know so you realize that I'm not messing around with you, but I can't. Not, at least not at this point.
Hello? Hello?
I'm going to give you my card in case you want to talk to me. I'm going to give you my card in case you want to talk to me. Give me a call. All right? Talk it over with Tyrone.
This don't have anything to do with him.
Hey, you don't think so?
I know so.
Okay.
After conducting a police interview with Wanisha, investigators continue searching her apartment.
How many guns do you own? Where's this gun?
That's the Ruger?
Yeah.
That's when I used to have that the police took when I got charged. Well, I didn't get charged, but when I got locked up for aggravated assault with firearm.
Oh, this is the gun that was used?
That's the one. It wasn't used.
Whoa, this is the one that was...
Got took, yeah.
All right. And you never got it back?
No.
Do you have any other guns?
No, but the one that cost me enough.
Right. You're saying that one and this one?
Yeah, just them two. But I don't have that one no more.
Right, I got you.
That's
And
the,
have you ever
still
bought
in Miami Gardens police custody.
Have you bought any other guns ever?
No, just that one.
All right. Yeah.
Police remain suspicious of Wanisha and Warren. Seeking any solid evidence against the siblings, investigators get a warrant for their cell phones and return to the apartment to collect them. When they search the phones, police uncover 114 calls to Tyrone King. Believing Tyrone could be key to unraveling this real-life murder mystery, detectives haul him in for a police interrogation.
Hi, Stephen. I'm Detective Almanzar. This is Detective Tom Taylor, and this is the State Attorney, Stephen Zakor.
How you doing, Mr. King?
So, we issued you a subpoena to come over here because in the investigation into the homicide, we ran into a couple of roadblocks. So, in order to make the case a little bit better, and in order to get you to tell us the truth, the state attorney over here is going to read you the consequences for lying to me right now and the consequences of you telling the truth. So basically, you're going to get immunity for telling the truth. If you lie to me now, you can be subjected to an arrest for lying. All right?
Mr. King, again, my name is Steven. Glad to meet you. I'm with the state attorney's office. I'm not a police officer. I'm a state attorney. And I'm here to explain this to you. If you have any questions about this legal stuff, I can answer it for you, okay? So please feel free to ask me any questions, all right? So you have been served with a subpoena. What that means is you have protection, really. Because when you're subpoenaed, that means you had to come, right? You know what happens if you didn't come and you served the subpoena, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got to go to court, you could get arrested, all that stuff, right? But you did the right thing, you got your subpoena, you showed up. Because you did the right thing, anything you say, I cannot use against you. So in other words, if you say, I did it today, right? And now Orlando, Detective Almanzar wants to say, go prosecute him, I can't use that statement against you. It can't be used against you, all right? You understand that? And the idea of that is we want you to feel open and honest. We want you to tell the truth. Good, bad, ugly, indifferent, put it all out on the table because it can't hurt you. Understand that part? Flip side of that is you will be under oath in a second, and you are under subpoena. That means you have to tell the truth. If you don't tell the truth, that's what's called perjury. You know what perjury is? All right. So perjury is lying in an official proceeding. This is an official proceeding. Lying when you're under oath. Depending on what the proceeding is about, determines what the penalty for perjury is. In other words, if we were talking to you about stealing a car, or somebody stealing a car, and you committed perjury, that would be less serious. This is a death investigation, right? Which means in the end, it could be a first-degree murder prosecution, which by law is a capital felony. If you commit perjury in a capital felony investigation, that is a second-degree felony. Second-degree felony means you could, not saying you would, you could get the maximum sentence of 15 years in prison. It's a second-degree felony, perjury. A lot of other things would have to be taken into consideration. I'm just letting you know that committing perjury in a capital investigation is a second-degree felony for which you could get 15 years. So nothing you say today can be used against you, okay? But you have to tell the truth. You don't want to commit perjury. That's the basics of what I'm here to explain to you. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Any questions?
No.
Did I explain it all right?
Yes, sir.
I did a good job?
Following you good.
All right, I appreciate it, Mr. King. I'm going to turn over the questioning to Detective Almanzar because he knows 10,000 more percent about the case tonight. I might have a question because the lawyer in me, I can't keep my mouth shut. All right? But so I may ask a question, but I'm going to turn it over to him.
All right, Tyrone. You know why you're here.
Not really.
You know which homicide I'm investigating.
I know homicide is it.
Okay. Do you know who got killed?
No, I don't know that gentleman.
Okay. Do you know? Let me backtrack.
I know of the incident
Yeah.
because Antonio is my sister.
Baby daddy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know that gentleman.
Okay.
No.
So where were you when Antonio and Steven went over to your parents' house?
I was out trying to get my car fixed.
Where were you?
I was probably riding around because I know I went to one guy I know named Jose. He stayed right off of Davie, a little past Davie.
Mm-hmm.
He fixed cars. I was trying to get him to do my axles, my right and left side axles on my car.
Okay.
I got the call from my sister saying, Tyrone, hurry up and get to the house. They just jumped on Fred. I'm like, who was they? Antonio them. So as I get there, by the time I get there, the ambulance pulling up too. So they picked them up, you know. And then that's when they went to explain and tell me what happened. After that, I proceeded left in my car, Honda Sonata,
Mm-hmm.
and I went back to trying to see about getting my CBC axles fixed. My friend Jose, he has his option license. He got tied up, so he told me we wouldn't be able to do it. After me going back and forth,
Where was this?
he stayed right off of Davie.
Davie what?
I don't know. I don't know the area too familiar, but I know where it's at. I can get the address.
It's near I-95 or is it near 441?
No, it's not. It's near 441.
Okay.
Like you go past Davie, you turn right on backtrack Peters. Turn right on Peters,
Okay.
and then I believe it's a 7-Eleven.
Mm-hmm.
You go a little straight, and it's a light, and you make that quick left into that neighborhood back there.
Okay.
I don't know that neighborhood too good,
Okay.
but yeah.
So that's where you were before?
That's where I was when she called saying hurry up to the house.
Okay, and you went to the house. And then from the house, you went back over there.
I called him back because like I said, he was still home, but he told me it was for go off and do something with his, I don't know, but go off and do something about another car, because he fixed cars right there at his house in his yard.
At what time would you say you left there?
What time was that incident?
It was at 1:30.
I left the house probably about 2:15ish, 2:10, 2:15ish.
Whose house?
My mom's house.
Okay, so you were.
My house where I stayed there.
Okay, so you were at the mechanics, you get the call around 1:30, and you go to your house, and you left your house to go back to the mechanics at 2:30?
No, I left after I got to the house to see what was going on and everything, I proceeded and went like I was going to go back to his house. But like I say, he called me and he was like, I'm going to go do some running around, whoop the whoop. I went back home after
So
that.
also, you never made it to his house, to the shop?
No.
You went afterwards? You went after you went back home, after Tiffany called you?
Yeah, I was already at his house before my sister called me.
Okay, that's
And
what I was
she
getting
like,
at.
yeah, she was like, get to the house. I'm like, why, what's going on?
Okay.
That's when I went to the house to see what was going on.
Okay.
After
So when you get to the house, what did you find out happened?
I found out that Antonio came over there. My sister said everybody was in the house.
Who's everybody?
My mom, Fred, my sister, and my nephew,
Okay.
TJ.
Okay.
They was all in the house. Antonio made his way to my sister's car, opened up her door. That's what made her go outside.
Okay.
As she proceeded to go outside and stop him from going to her car, he swung at her. That's what made my mom and Fred them come outside, because they looking through the window. They seen that.
Okay.
So when they seen that, Fred tell Antonio, hey man, you come on, Antonio, this my house, man. You tripping. Fred is not no violent person. Fred
Right.
is a easygoing,
I met him, I know.
Yeah, so Fred trying to get them to go. My sister tell me the friend, I don't know that guy, of Antonio, gets out the car. He walks up on Fred. He flinched at Fred.
Who's outside now when this is happening?
My mom, Tiffany, my nephew TJ, his neighbors, Mr. Sam, I don't know his wife's name.
Okay.
She came out,
Mm-hmm.
so boom, Fred, my mom, Fred, my sister, TJ, all of them is outside. But like my sister was telling me, this guy, I don't know his name, he act like he wanted to, I guess swing on Fred, I don't know.
Okay.
Because they say he jumped the flinch, so that made Fred like take his stance.
Okay.
And the next thing you know, they say he hit Fred, knocked him out, boom, hit the concrete. And that's what they told me.
And you guys got cameras out there?
Yeah, there's cameras on our house.
You guys recorded it?
I don't know if you gotta ask Fred, I don't know if the cameras
Okay.
recorded.
You never asked about that?
Nah, I
Okay.
mean that's.
Do you know if Lauderhill Police was called out or they came out?
Yeah, when I came, a lot of your police was there.
Was there already? Okay.
Yeah, they was there.
Alright. So you leave around what time you say? From there?
From my house, I left probably about around 2:30ish, like close to 2:40, somewhere around there.
Okay. And then you say you go to.
I was proceeding to go back to my friend Jose's house.
Do you have Jose's phone number?
No, I don't have. I don't know. I called him off Facebook
Okay.
Messenger.
Alright. What's his name? Jose what?
I don't know his last name.
What's his profile name?
Jose. I don't know his. I don't.
Can you look it up so I can write it down?
No, I don't have a phone.
You didn't bring your phone? Okay. Alright. So you can give me that information then.
Yeah, I can get you.
Alright. So you left at 2:30 to go back to Jose's.
Yeah.
Into what time did you stay at Jose's?
I didn't stay long because my mom was telling me she was going to get ready to go back up to the hospital and my sister was going to go with her. So at that time, I had to be back, get back to the house before they leave because I had to get my nephew. I'm watching. He's only one. I'm watching him, and then I got my son at the house, which is 10.
Okay.
Because his mom had just dropped him back off, like around 4 or 5 o'clock. She dropped him back off home.
Mm-hmm.
So and I was home.
So by 4 o'clock you were home already?
Yeah, I was home.
And where did you go after you left your house? Again, after that?
I can't recall if I stepped out again. I don't know.
Okay. So your last memory is that you stayed home?
Yeah, I was home though.
Okay. Did you go by Tony's Market?
Did I go by Tony's Market?
Remember, you got to tell the truth because you don't.
No.
use against,
I'm
okay? I'm just reminding you.
No, I was home. Then I was I home? Yeah, I was home. I was home. And then, yeah, I was home.
My question to you was, did you drive by Tony's Market? But before you answer that, let me ask you this. How was the Jungle Queen?
Jungle Queen was nice.
Nice? You liked it?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you drive by Tony's Market?
As that day, I believe so. I went by Tony's Market, but I wasn't. No, I wasn't around. I don't know what time I recall going by Tony's Market. But
How many times did you say you drove by Tony's Market?
One time, I believe.
Just one time?
Yeah.
You believe?
Yeah, one time.
Whose car were you in?
I was in my car.
What kind of car you drive?
I got a Honda Sonata, 2013,
What color?
blue.
Dark blue?
Yeah.
Do you know the tag? Where on what time was that you drove by Tony's Market?
I can't recall what time it was, but I know I went. Yeah, I did go because I went in and I brought a Red Bull.
You went inside Tony's Market?
Yeah, I brought a Red Bull.
Okay. Was that before or after Antonio came by the house?
That was after.
All right. So, in what time was it? When you left to go to get the car fixed, or after you came home and you stayed with the kids that you went to Tony's Market?
That was, I believe, after.
Okay. So it was after 4.
I believe so. Yeah.
You know how long after 4 it was?
Nah.
Okay. When you went to Tony's Market, did you know what Steven looked like?
Nah.
You ever seen this picture?
Yeah, that's the picture my mom said she took for the. She said she gave to the officers. Yeah, that's my first time. That's my ever first time seeing that guy.
In this picture?
Yeah, in that picture.
Did your mom send you this picture?
Who sent me? Nah, I think my sister sent me that picture. I don't know.
Tiffany sent you that
I
picture.
believe so.
How long after this incident happened did you get that picture?
No, I think she sent me that picture like not too like long after that happened.
Okay, so shortly thereafter you got that picture.
Mm-hmm.
And you went to Tony's Market purely just to buy a Red Bull?
No, I was hanging because they have a little jam spot.
Were you looking for this guy?
No, I wasn't looking for that. I don't know that guy.
Okay.
I've never seen that guy until that picture. I didn't know him.
At what point in time did you hook up with Wanisha that day?
Wanisha came to my house. What? I can't recall what time she came to my house, but I remember her coming over.
Give me a ballpark.
That's what I'm saying. I can't recall what time.
Was it before or after the punch?
Say it again, what?
Was it before or after your stepdad was punched?
That was, I think that was after.
After.
That was after.
Was it before or after you left the house to go back to the mechanics?
That was after, because I was by myself.
Was it before or after you went to Tony's Market?
That was after.
Did you ever get in her car that day?
Nah.
How well do you know her brother?
I don't really conversate with that little man.
Do you stay often at her house?
I go back and forth like some nights.
So you stay out there often?
Some, I ain't gonna say often, I just, because, like I say, my son with me, so.
That night before this whole thing happened, did you spend the night at her house?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you left that day, that morning, from her house to start your day?
Mm-hmm.
That's a yes, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you go back that night?
I did go back that night.
Did you ever talk to Wanisha about this, that day?
Nah. I didn't. She knew about the incident because she came over there. So.
Did you call her over there because of the incident?
Nah, we always on the phone.
Yeah, I know you are. I'm just saying, did she come over strictly because of that?
No, like she always come over. So I won't just say because of that incident she came over like that.
So when you're there with her, what did you tell her about this incident?
I ain't have to tell her because at that time, my sister and my mom, I think they went somewhere and they came back and then I don't know where they went after that. So they was all in the house talking about it. So she heard it from, their mouth talking.
Okay, but at some point in time, everybody left, and it was just you and her.
No, at that point in time, it was just me and my kids. And then by that time, my mom came back from the hospital, I believe. Then I went back over to her house.
Okay. Was did Wanisha stay in your house after she came over with you till you guys left together?
Yeah,
And around what time was that?
I can't recall what time it was.
Was it dark outside?
It was probably just getting, it wasn't, it was probably, I won't say it was dark.
Was your mom home? Or she was not
No,
home?
she was still at the hospital.
She was still
I
home.
believe.
So who did you leave your kids when you left? When you left with Wanisha?
My sister was getting ready to go, and my nephew went with her. My nephew and my son all went with her.
With Tiffany?
Yeah.
Okay, and around what time was this?
It was just before dark. I can't recall what time it was.
Did you feed them dinner, or
Nah,
was that something Tiffany was gonna do?
yeah. I mean, I got a 10-year-old and a 14-year-old nephew. They big like big boys. I ain't got a...
Did you ever have a conversation with Wanisha about trying to get this guy for what he did to your stepdad?
Nah. Mm-mm. No, sir.
Why would Wanisha be involved in this then?
I don't see how she's involved.
You don't have to see it, but she is involved.
I mean, I don't
You didn't ask her to do it?
ask her to do what?
To get involved in this?
Nah.
To get this guy killed?
Wanisha ain't got nothing to do with nothing. That's what I'm saying.
But she did, she does. And she's gonna get arrested for it.
How
I'm gonna arrest her for it. I'm just wanting to see how this evolved. She's pregnant right now, right?
Yes.
How far along is she?
7 months.
Whose baby is it?
9.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And she's gonna get arrested for this. And you're telling me that you're not the one who asked her to do anything?
Man, she ain't got nothing to do with nothing, and I sure ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
Okay. Do you know that her car was over there all afternoon?
Nah, I didn't. Mm-mm.
You did not know that? You're telling me that you went by Tony's Market just once that day?
Yeah,
Just one time?
that was it.
And you went inside?
And I got a Red Bull.
And then after that, you went home?
I just went about my day. Just hanging like what I do on the news. Hang, smoke, just chill.
Okay.
Like this.
Do you have any questions?
No.
How about you, Stephen? Do you have any questions?
I don't.
All right, Tyrone. I believe we have enough.
I appreciate it.
Convinced that the assault Stephen committed is key to the investigation, please bring in a witness to it, Tiffany Brown.
Tiffany is the one that had the baby daddy come over with the victim.
What's his name? Antonio. He was nowhere around when all this happened.
Antonio?
He wasn't hanging out at the market.
He was.
Oh, he was?
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't recognize any man.
No. The guy was wearing a mask.
You never know. Sometimes they know.
I don't think they know Wanisha's brother that way.
Right.
He's not from here, he's from Miami.
Have a seat
Hi,
over
Tiffany.
here.
Hi, Tiffany. I'm Orlando Almanzar. I'm detective assigned to investigate Stephen's death. This is Stephen Zakor. He's with the state attorney's office.
How you doing, Ms. King?
And you already met Tom Taylor. So we're investigating the homicide of Stephen. Okay. Because how everything went down, it's
it wasn't
right. So the reason why you were here under subpoena is because the state attorney is going to read to you, pretty much. He's going to explain to you that whatever you say here right now, you have immunity for. It means you can tell me anything about this, and we can't come after you for it. However, and the other side of the coin is that if you do lie in anything, then we can come after you for lying.
Right.
Alright, so there's a difference me going to your house and talking to you and you giving me all kinds of lies and I can't do anything about it. Here, it's different. And that's why you're here, okay?
That. It's Miss King, right?
Yes.
Okay, Miss King, again, my name is Steven Zakor. I am not a police officer. I'm an attorney. I work with the state attorney's office.
Investigators offer Tiffany immunity, but warn her she'll be charged with perjury if she lies to them.
All right, so do me a favor, raise your right hand. You swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give is the truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. You're now under oath. Detective Almanzar is probably going to do most or all of the questions because he knows most about the investigation.
Alright, Tiffany, so you know why we're here. We're investigating the death of Stephen. Okay, and Stephen is, how do you know Stephen?
I don't
How
know
did you know?
Stephen. I didn't know him.
You never seen him before?
No.
Okay.
In my
Tell me how this whole thing evolved.
That morning, me and my baby's father was having an argument. We was texting each other, and then next thing you know, I got up because every day I go to my mom's house. Me and my kids got up. I went to my mom's house. It was like, I want to say 12-ish. Yeah, 12-ish because she was in the kitchen cooking. And then I got a text message from him saying stay less, and then next thing you know,
Saying what?
stay less.
Say less?
Because I wouldn't answer my phone for him.
Okay.
Or whatever. So got to my mom's house, she was cooking. A silver Mercedes Benz pulled up in the on the side where the mailbox was. I went to the door thinking it was my son's aunt because she has a silver Mercedes too. Then I seen him get out the truck, my baby father. I told him to leave or whatever. We had a
What do
few
you
words.
What do you Antonio want?
I don't know. I put him on child support, so I don't know. I told him to leave. He wouldn't leave. We had words, squad.
Did you go to his house early that day?
Yeah, I stopped by there.
Did you take something?
No. I pulled the screen out, but I didn't take it. I had my baby.
Alright, so you know why he was there at your house?
Yeah.
Okay.
But prior to that, the argument, the text messages and stuff, it was concerned about the child support.
Okay.
But he never comes to my mom's house.
Okay.
So I was shocked that he came. So, he got out, we was arguing. I had my baby in my hand. He tried to hit me. My mom and Fred came outside to like get him off of me or whatever. I put my baby down in the grass. That's when he came at me and tried to swing, but he missed. So we have rocks in the yard, so I picked up a rock and I threw it at him to make him leave. So he started walking back to the truck. Steven, he yelled out and said, "I'll shoot this shit up." So I'm like, what? He said it again. My mom, Fred, and my oldest son was standing on the side of Fred's truck. And Steven hadn't got out of his silver truck already. He said something to my son, and my mom was like,
do you know what he said?
No. She was like, he's a child, or whatever. Then that's when Fred had told him he needed to leave. So he started walking up and he was like, "I'll knock that out." So my mom was like, "No, you won't." So he charged at them. He threw back and he punched Fred. And that's when Fred fell on the ground. Everybody started screaming. I started crying. My mom told me to call the police. I called the police. It was taking too long to come. The people next door came out.
The people where?
Next door.
Okay.
They came out. They called the police as well.
Was Antonio and Steven still there?
No, they had them left.
Okay.
The next neighbors called the police. The police had ended up coming. That's when the police came and they was asking questions. They got all the information. And
before the police came over there, after you called 911, what was your first call after that?
I called my brothers, Tyrone and Fred, and they came. Or whatever.
Which one you called first?
I don't know.
Okay.
I just know I
So
called
they
both
both
of them.
came?
Yeah, they both came.
Did you call Antonio at any point in time after that?
No,
Okay.
I didn't call them yet. It was pointless. He did all that. He called, but he came over there for it. I don't know. He didn't say. I don't know. If he wouldn't ever came, none of this wouldn't happen. My stepfather wouldn't have got knocked out. He had to stay a night in the hospital. And then prior to that morning, like 3, 4 in the morning, someone came and shot up my mom's house.
That was the next morning.
Yeah, 3 hours in the morning, yeah.
How's your relationship with Antonio right now?
We don't talk. It's like...
Not friendly at all?
No.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
How was it immediately after that?
With who?
With Antonio, have you guys at all
No.
made up since then?
No.
Because I know it's up and down, right?
Yeah, but no.
Since
After
then,
this,
it's been
no.
down.
I haven't seen him, talked to him, nothing. No.
Are you guys still consider being together?
No.
Okay, so you're not together with him.
No.
All right. So when your brothers get there,
Mm-hmm.
you call Tyrone.
Oh. Mm-hmm. And Craig.
You ever seen this picture?
Yeah, my mom took that.
She took that?
Yeah.
Okay. And did she give it to you?
Yeah, I sent it to me. I sent it to my brothers, yeah.
To both of your brothers?
Yeah.
Okay. And what was the point of that?
To see who Steven was, because we had them call the police and gave the police information. They told us that they catch him, that he could be in trouble. So.
But why did you send it to your brothers? If you were going to give it to the police, and you guys
yeah,
gave it to the
to
police.
see if he know who that is. He know people.
Who?
So, both of them.
Okay,
Like,
did they know
we
him?
stayed down. No, nobody knows him. We never seen him. I never seen, the whole time I've been with Antonio, I never seen him with Antonio.
How did you guys
That was
know
my
that he hung
first-
around
The first time I
at
saw
Tony's
him.
Market?
He from Franklin. Everybody
So
knows
you
that.
you knew that he was from Franklin.
No, somebody told me he was from Franklin.
Who told you?
This boy named
Rich?
Chuck.
Chuck?
Yeah.
You got Chuck's phone number?
I don't know, because I deleted out my phone.
How come?
Because Chuck, he's like, I've been knowing him for a long time, and it's like, he want a relationship, but I don't want a relationship with him.
Alright, what does he go by?
Chuck.
What's his real name?
Willie.
Willie's his first name?
Mm-hmm.
What's his last name?
I don't know his last
Where do you
name.
know him from?
From Parkway, from where my mom said.
Okay. Did you ever have a conversation with Tyrone about what was going to happen to Steven?
Mm-mm. No.
Do you know?
We gave everything to the police.
Do you know Tyrone's girlfriend?
I don't like her, so
You know her.
yeah.
Did you
I don't
see?
like know her. I seen her a few times, so we got into a little argument, and after that I didn't like her.
Did you see her that day?
She came to my mom's house. She had came over there.
Did you talk to her that day?
Yeah, she came over there.
Did you tell her what happened?
No. She know Fred went to the hospital though.
Okay, but did she know the story?
No, she don't know the story. I don't tell her about my baby daddy.
Did you show her that picture?
No.
Okay. Do you know what happened to Steven?
Well, as you know, his room was going around, and then I saw the news. Yeah.
How did you find out what happened?
Instagram.
Who on Instagram posted something?
You said who?
Yeah.
I don't know who, but I'm friends with a lot of people. But yeah, you know how you just scroll, and I just seen the store had police around it.
And did you know what happened right away? Did
No.
it say?
No, not until people start posting.
So when did you find out that Steven was the one who got shot?
And that was like late that night.
What's your daughter's name?
I don't have a daughter.
You only have boys?
Yeah.
And either of them named Armani?
Yeah, that's the baby.
Did you post that message?
No, because this not my Instagram. No, I didn't post that. Only thing I posted was the picture and said, y'all ass going to jail. That's what I posted.
So you posted that on
Yeah.
your Instagram?
Yeah, I posted that. This not my account.
And you posted that picture I just showed you before?
Yeah, they said that.
You didn't open this account
No,
with your phone?
no.
Okay.
And that picture of my baby is real old. No.
Okay.
I have a Facebook account. He has with him, but not no Instagram account. I have an Instagram account.
Okay. What's your Instagram account? When did you post that picture of them?
That day,
Do you know around more or less around what time?
no.
Where did you
I
go?
know the police was still there when I did it, because I was like, cause they told me that if they catch him, that he can get charged, he can go to jail for that.
Yeah.
So I wanted him to get caught.
Yeah, no, and they were going to look for him.
Yeah.
They definitely started looking for him. Where did you go after you left your mom's house?
I stayed to my mom's house. I didn't leave there until me and my mom went to the hospital to see Fred.
And around what time was it?
I don't know, it was getting dark.
It was getting dark already?
Yeah.
Your mom didn't go with Fred to the hospital with the
No.
ambulance?
No.
Okay, she stayed with you guys there.
She stayed there, yeah.
Who stayed with the kids?
I was still there. I was at my mom's house.
And when your mom and you left to see Fred, who stayed with the kids?
Tyrone was there.
Tyrone, okay.
Yeah.
And you said it was getting dark already?
Yeah.
Was Wanisha there too?
Was she? I can't recall. Like I said, I don't talk to her, so
You don't remember if she was there or not?
if that time, no.
Okay. What do you drive?
A Hyundai Sonata,
What color?
silver.
You know the tag?
No.
What year is it?
It's a 14.
4-door?
Yeah.
Tinted windows?
Yeah.
Is it registered to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you go by Tony's Market that day?
No.
Do you know Tyrone went by Tony's Market?
No.
Was Tyrone pissed?
No. It was just like, why they hit Fred? Like, what Tonio came over there for? Like, he's more mad at Tonio. Because it's like, Tonio wouldn't have came over there, like, Fred wouldn't have never got hit. Like, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no doubt what happened to Fred was bad, and the guy deserved to go to jail, but
Yeah.
I don't think he deserved to die for that.
No, nobody deserves to die.
All right. What's your Facebook account? That's it?
Mm-hmm. When you could,
You also?
Mhm.
You have 2 profiles?
no, it's either like, if you could type in either or. Mhm.
It's the same account.
Mhm.
Do you have any other accounts?
No.
Did you send that picture to anybody else other than your brothers?
No.
All right. And you're the one who sent it from your mom to your
Yeah.
phone. Your mom didn't send it to you.
No.
Okay.
And then we gave it to the police.
All right. You have any questions? Steve?
No.
I just have one last question. Do you know who killed Steven?
No.
Do you know why it happened?
It's like I said, it's every time someone passes away, it's a lot of rumor goes around. I heard he had got into a fight with someone earlier that morning at Oswald Park. Then I heard him and his girlfriend supposedly took a lump sum of money from somebody. So I don't know.
All right. But you don't know why it happened.
I don't.
You never talked to anybody about that happening.
No.
You never-
Besides my mom and them, but no.
What did you talk to your mom about it?
Well, we talked about like why Tonio came over here. He shouldn't have came over there. And they telling me not to talk to him no more, which I already know not to talk to him, because it's like, you put, like, why you came over here? And that day when he did come and I had my baby in my hand, it's like, he didn't even care. Like, he was like, it's like he's saying F the baby, and, you know?
What is that his baby too, right?
Yeah, that's on, yeah.
All right.
I had a fucking baby from him.
So you're telling me you didn't coordinate this and you did not post something threatening on
No,
social media?
that was the only thing I posted.
What was it that you said?
I said, y'all going to jail.
Is it still posted right now?
No.
You took it down?
No, I posted it in the story. It only stays up for 24 hours.
Okay. All right. Well, if nobody has any questions, thank you for coming.
Thank you, Mr.
Needing more information about the assault and the aftermath of it, please bring in victim Freddie Wooten Sr.'s wife, Vickie Brown Wooten.
Got that lady from around there that said that she has video, and she believes based on the video that it was Warren, but she would never give a statement to it. But the video's not clear from what the report says. The video's not clear. to be able to know.
I can't imagine it would be. Was it at night?
At nighttime, yeah. I want to get it just to have it.
Get it, look at it, you never know. You know, maybe even though you can't tell it's him or who it is, but maybe something on that video compared to the Tony's video, a jury could say it's the same guy.
Yeah, the wall or something.
And then you have, say, the shell casings.
Yeah.
You know, and that was his residence.
Yeah.
And they can, our circumstances are starting to get pretty.
Yeah. I gotta go draft the medical guards. They're not very helpful.
My understanding is that used to be like an unincorporated maybe Dade County, and then they created their own municipality.
Yes.
And it's like they got the rejects really for us.
Hello.
Okay.
How are you? Good to see you again. You okay?
Under me almost. Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you for coming.
No problem.
So, this is Stephen Zakor with the State Attorney's Office.
Morning.
And you met
Good afternoon.
you met Thomas Taylor downstairs. So we met before a couple of
Right,
times. So.
I told him I remember from the hospital.
So the reason why you're here is because, in the investigation, we want to get all the facts.
Right.
And me asking questions in the streets is not the same as me asking questions in here. In the
Right.
streets, people lie to me, and I can't do anything about it.
Right,
In here, you come and lie to me, and now it becomes a crime.
right.
Okay, so that's why we're here. That's why you're under subpoena, and this is why the state attorney is here. He's going to read something to you, so you know, and then I'll ask you questions. Okay?
No problem.
Is it Miss Brown Wooten?
Yes.
Okay. Good afternoon. It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Stephen Zakor. I am not a police officer. I'm an attorney with the state attorney's office. I'm the one who signed the subpoena that you were issued for purposes of being here today.
Detectives give Vickie the same offer of immunity and warn her about the consequences if she lies to them.
Make sense?
Right.
You understand?
Yes.
All right. If you have any questions about that, please let me know.
Mm.
So, the reason they do it that way is to encourage you to tell the truth.
Right.
That, obviously some people sometimes hold things back because they're worried about getting in trouble.
Right.
The law is that can't use that against you. That's to encourage you to tell the truth.
Right.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so please raise your right hand. You swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give is the truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, thank you, ma'am. You may put your hand down. You are now under oath. Detective Alanzar is going to do probably all of the questioning since he knows most about this. But Detective Taylor and I may pop in with a question as well.
Okay.
All right, Ms. Vickie, first of all, I just wanted to say that I don't believe that you're involved in this whatsoever. Okay, but you may have information that might be relevant to this investigation, and you may not even know that you know it. Okay, so we're here to try to get, as much information as we can.
Right.
We met that night that your husband was punched, and after, Stephen was shot and killed. Remember, we met at the hospital.
Right.
And I asked you to tell me. I asked you both to tell me what happened.
Right.
Can you repeat to me what happened that day?
Yes, I sure can. That was a Sunday afternoon, about 1 something. The only reason why I know it at that time is it was 1 something because I was in the kitchen cooking, and my husband, we were all looking at TV. My daughter was there, and when I came out the kitchen,
Your daughter
I got
Tiffany, right?
my daughter Tiffany. That's my only daughter.
Okay.
I only have one daughter, and I have a big window. Say this is my kitchen. This is my kitchen area, and I'm coming out and into my living room, and I got a big window. You see my big window there, and I can look straight out, and I seen the car pull up, and I seen Tonio jump out and come and knock at my door, because then I told my daughter, I said,
You know Tony pretty well.
Tonio is my daughter's baby's father.
Right, so you know him pretty well, right?
Well, not well, but I know him.
Right.
Yeah. And so he got out and came and knocked on the door. So I said, oh, there go Tonio. So I opened the door, and he, doing all this fussing and cussing and whatever, and I'm telling him, I don't know nothing.
What about?
About my daughter. I guess him and my daughter got into it or whatever. And I'm telling him, I don't have anything to do with whatever y'all going on. Don't come to my house with that.
But do you know what his complaint was?
No. At that time, no, I didn't know what his complaint was.
Okay.
But later on, he complained that she supposedly had took some keys or something from him, which I don't know, because like I told you at the hospital, I know he's a big liar. Because like I told you at the hospital, at first,
I used to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
Because him and my daughter get into it or whatever, and he'll call me or she'll call me and I'll tell her, you need to stop acting like that or stop doing that or whatever, until I seen things for myself.
Okay.
Where he get belligerent and start texting her phone, blowing up her phone, just stupid stuff. And so that's why I said.
But this date when he came, you saw him through the window and he came to the door.
Yes, he came in.
You answered the door.
I answered the door at that time. And he was telling me, oh, I never came and disrespected your house, but your daughter blah, 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 this and that and that. And I'm like, I don't have nothing to do with whatever y'all got going on. So
was this inside your house or outside?
No, this was outside.
Okay.
This was outside. This was on the porch. Because he didn't never come inside my house.
Okay.
And so my daughter was like, no, I don't have nothing. I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't have nothing. And she said, Mom, come back in. Close the door. So she closed the door and locked the door.
Okay.
And so we came back in the house. All of us was there. And then she noticed him going into her car because her car was unlocked.
Okay.
When he went into her car, that's when she opened the door and went out the door with the baby in her arm, trying to stop him from going in her car. And then that's when he came charging at her. When me and my husband seen him charging her, that's when we ran out the door, and my grandson ran out the door behind us because we trying to stop him from hitting her with the baby in her arm. So he started swinging, and my husband then grabbed him, and I'm grabbing her, and I'm holding her back or whatever. And so she picked up some rocks and threw at him. And so when she did that, he's cussing and fussing and all of that there. And then this person that brought him over there, because like I said, I never seen that guy. I don't know him or nothing like that. He got out of the car. He got out of his car and came where we was, because he was, as I told you, at the hospital, he was charging at my grandson at first, because my grandson picked when wait a minute, before my daughter got into it, she shot the baby. Remember I told you she shot the baby on the grass.
Okay.
And my grandson, I told him to pick him up out of the grass. So when he did that,
how old is your grandson?
He's 14.
Okay.
So when he did that, the guy come charging at him, cussing and talking and whatever. When I noticed that, I said, oh, wait a minute, hold up. I say, first of all, he's a child.
And he stopped.
Yeah, he's only 14 years old.
What I'm saying is that he was charging when you said that he stopped.
Yeah, because when I say, oh, he's a child, he's only 14 years old. That's my grandson, so you can leave him the hell alone. That's what I told him. Then he turned back around and came out where me and my husband was. So him and Tonio was in the road, and he just, fussing and cussing at us, the guy. And at first, like he was trying to pull the guy, but it was like he wasn't pulling him hard enough to leave. So he done, got a loose for Tonio, and he come over there charging at me and my husband, talking. He just cussing and fussing, talking, I shoot it up. And I told him, you ain't gonna shoot a damn thing up. Me and my husband was standing by his truck. My husband's truck was in the driveway. We were standing by his truck. And when he was before he did that, before he came up closer to us, him and Tony was standing out in the road, and that's something just told me to snap his picture. So I can, if anything go down, I can give it to the police. And so I snapped that picture of him and Tonio in the road. But then that's when he came closer up on us. I'm standing here. My husband was standing behind me, standing right there. And my daughter was over on the sidewalk. And he just looking, and he inching, I could see him inching up to my husband. And so my husband kind of stepped back and took like a stance, it's because he didn't know what he was fit to do. And so he looked at me, and he was up on my husband telling me, I knock his ass out. And that's when he hit him. When he hit him, he immediately hit the pavement. You see the pavers in our driveway. Yeah. And once he hit the pavers, blood just started gushing out. And he was laying there. And when I seen that, I said, oh, hell no. I ran back in the house to get something. I didn't know what I was going to get, but I eventually got a knife and ran back out the door. But when I ran back out the door, they had to jump in the car and left. Because when they seen me turn around and run in the car, they turned around and ran because they didn't know what I was going to get. Mm-hmm. And so when I seen that, My husband, he was laying there, and then I told my grandson to take the knife back in the house. My husband was laying there bleeding, but he was trying to get up. And I'm telling him, no, you can't get up. Sit down, stay down. He was still trying to get up, but he got up and sat up.
Okay.
And he was trying to stand up, but I'm holding him, trying to keep him from standing up because I didn't want him to fall again.
Who called 911?
My daughter called 911. She was on the phone because I went to hollering and screaming.
Mm-hmm.
We all went to hollering and screaming. My daughter called 911. And it was like they was taking forever to come. And I'm trying to keep him calm.
Who shut off first?
What? Talking about the screaming?
Who shut off first, the police or the firefighters?
Oh, the
ambulance?
Was it the, you know what, I can't even remember. I don't know if it was the paramedics or the police, because they eventually came.
They both came?
Yeah, they both came.
Okay.
I can't remember because I had so much going on in my mind because...
So when they loaded Fred into the ambulance, did you go in the ambulance and go with him?
No, I didn't go in the ambulance with him at the
Okay.
time because I had to take a bath because this kind of embarrassing, but when all of that was going on, I peed on myself.
Okay.
So I had to clean myself up before I could go. And by the time before the paramedics left, both of my sons had to came. They was on the scene. They showed up.
Do you know how they got there? Meaning,
In their car.
how they knew?
In their car.
How
My
they
daughter
know?
had called them and told them
Okay.
what had happened, what
Do
had
you know
just
what?
happened.
Do you know what Tiffany told them?
No, I don't know exactly what she told them because
Okay.
I wasn't right there on her. I was busy talking with the paramedics and trying to get my husband, because my husband take medications, and plus he had been drinking that day
Mm-hmm.
as well. So I wanted to let them know that, and they had to take a list.
The picture that you took is this it?
Yes, that's the picture that I took.
Did you send that picture to anybody?
No, I didn't send that picture to anybody. My daughter had got my phone because I was showing the police my phone. My daughter had got the picture out of my phone. She sent it to herself.
Okay.
But I didn't send it to nobody. And I since deleted that anyway.
Do you know who she sent it to?
No, I don't know who she sent it to.
Okay.
No.
Do you have social media?
Yes, I have social media, but I don't be on it.
Okay.
Mhm.
So your husband gets taken away. The
Mhm.
police are there. You talk to the police, right?
Right, I talked to the police.
And eventually the police leave.
And then they leave, right.
Was Tiffany and Tyrone and your other son
Yes,
still there?
they were still there, yes.
What time more or less do you think that they left?
Now, this time, I can't really say about the time because like I said, everything was going on and I didn't pay attention to no clock or nothing like that. But when they was there, they was there because when I went and took a shower and got dressed and got ready, my oldest son went to the hospital with me.
Who's your oldest son?
Craig Edge.
Okay.
Yes.
So Craig and Tyrone were the two that were there.
Yeah, they was
and
there.
Tiffany.
And Tiffany, right.
Okay. When you went to the hospital, do you know more or less what time it was? Was it light outside? Was it dark outside?
When I went to the hospital, it was light outside.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long after your husband was transported did you go, more or less?
Well, I can't even tell you. What.
Was it quick? Was it an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours?
No, it wasn't that long. It was kind of quick. It was.
Because
I would say
this happened at 1:30 in the afternoon.
Right. At my house, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it wasn't too long because it didn't take me that long to get ready. I had to take a shower, get dressed.
So basically, that's all you did. You got ready. You talked
Yeah.
to the police. You went inside, took a shower, and then you got up and left with your older son.
Right.
Who remained in the house?
My daughter and my son Tyrone. They stayed at the house because they had the kids.
And your grandson, okay.
And my grandson, because I have two grandsons now. My daughter has a son that's 14,
Okay.
and Tyrone has a son that's 10 years old.
Okay.
The grandson that's 10 years old lived there.
Okay,
with
so
me.
he was there also.
Yeah, he lived with my son. Well, they lived with me.
Okay.
So after I did that, it was light outside when my son went to the hospital with me, and I let him go in first to see Fred, and then he left shortly after that.
Well, let me take you back though. When you left the house, you left Tiffany and Tyrone.
Yes.
With all the kids in the house.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And you said it was not too long after that ambulance took your husband away.
Right.
Okay. When did you first hear that something happened to Steven, the guy in the photo?
I didn't hear that until you came to the hospital.
Okay, so before that you...
Yeah, I had no knowledge of that, yeah.
Did you talk to your son Tyrone that day on the phone?
No, he called when I was out to the hospital to see how Fred was.
Okay.
That's when I talked to him.
So you talked to him and you just told him more or less what happened?
Yeah.
Did Tyrone tell you what, if anything, he was planning on doing?
No. Mm-mm. No.
Okay. Was he upset?
No, yeah, we all was upset.
Was he mad?
Well, yeah, he was mad. We all was mad. Yeah, we all was mad about what happened because my husband didn't deserve that. None of us did deserve that because it's like I said, it's like I opened my door up to the devil.
I agree that your husband definitely didn't deserve that.
Right.
You guys made a police report. You guys have cameras outside, right?
Right. No, our cameras actually we have a Ring doorbell, but my husband had it not set. Because he had it set for home and it don't record anything. It only records away.
How about the perimeter cameras?
The perimeter. I tried to look at that. That don't show anything either.
Okay.
Yeah.
But needless to say, you guys made a police report and you guys wanted to press charges.
Right. Yes,
right.
we did.
And you and your husband wanted that guy to go to jail.
Yes, we did. Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
you gave that
definitely.
picture to the police.
Yes, I definitely did.
When did you come back home?
I came back home. When well actually I came back home after my oldest son left the hospital because he left like it was still daylight when he left, so I stayed in there a little bit because my husband was in the ER. He was still in the ER. So I found out that they was keeping him overnight for observation. So I left to go back home to get him some overnight bag.
What time was that, more or less?
I'm not sure. It was still a little bit, it was just getting, I think it probably was just getting dark. I can't remember what time it was, 'cause like I said, I didn't have a watch on.
When you got home, who was home?
Tiffany and Tyrone was there, because she left and went back to the hospital with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you know more or less at what time you went back to the hospital?
What time I went back? I think I went back, was it? I can't definitely say.
8 or 9 around there?
It's probably somewhere like that there, yeah. I can't definitely say.
Was there anybody else at your house other than Tyrone and Tiffany when you came back from the hospital?
When I came back from the hospital, I know his girlfriend, she was there.
What's her name?
Nisha. That's all I know about is Nisha.
And she's pregnant?
Yeah, she's pregnant.
Okay.
And that's about it. And then they left. And me and my daughter went back to the hospital.
They left, who left?
Her and Tyrone had left.
Together?
Together. So, because I guess he went to her house or whatever. I don't know where he went. But me and my daughter she went back to the hospital with me.
And who stayed with the kids?
No, she took, no.
Baby?
She took the baby with her. But the other two, they went with my son. So when she came from the hospital.
With Tyrone?
Yeah, they went with Tyrone. So when she came from the hospital, she went and picked them up. And then, because she drove her own car to the hospital.
Yeah.
And I drove my own car. And so I didn't leave the hospital.
At that time, when you came back home, did anybody tell you what happened to Steven?
No.
Okay.
No. Because like I said, I didn't find that out until you came to the hospital.
Okay.
That's when we found that out.
When did you go back home after I saw you at the hospital?
I didn't go home. I think it was late. I had to be. It was not too long after you left the hospital when I left and went home, because it was kind of like
nearly midnight. Then.
Yeah, it was pretty late.
Who was home when you got back?
Nobody was there when I got back. I was home alone. I went in the house and locked up and everything, because my daughter wanted, she called me to ask me did I want to stay the night with her or whatever. I told her no, I'll be fine, I'll be all right. But unfortunately, little did I know that around about 4 something, my house got shot up. Somebody came and shot it up, and my husband didn't have the ring. Like I said, he didn't have it set for away. He had it set for home, and it didn't capture anything because the detective for Lauderhill called to find out, did it catch anything, or my neighbor across the street.
Why do you think that shooting happened?
I think that shooting happened because of my stepson, because my stepson hang out over there. He know those guys. We don't know those guys. And I think they think he had something to do with it. But I don't think he had anything to do with it because, like I say, if he was nowhere around, he didn't find out what happened until much later. So
You talking about Freddie Wood Jr.?
yes, yes, my stepson. So I think that was in retaliation to him. Somehow I believe someone must have found out that was his dad's home because both of our vehicles was in the driveway. His truck was there and my car was there. But luckily, my bedroom sits way in the back because when I heard the shots, I immediately rolled over and hit the floor because a bullet came through the two windows, my two front windows, the bedroom windows. One came through the room and hit the wall. It came through my mirror.
Did you guys get a copy of the police report?
No, we didn't get. No, they didn't give us.
Nobody in your house got a copy of the police report?
No.
Okay. Do you know to this date, right now, who was involved in killing Stephen?
No, I don't. No, I do not.
Any questions?
Do you know if any of your sons or your stepsons went and spoke to Stephen that day after the incident at your house, but prior to him?
No, the only thing I know is that my stepson had said that he had spoke with him, and the guy told him, "Oh, my bad. I didn't know that was your dad. If I knew that was your dad, I would have handled it a different way." So, but that's about it.
Have you ever seen this?
No. Armani King?
Is that
No.
your grandson?
My grandson name is Armani Lassane.
Oh, so it's not a king.
No, he's not a king. My daughter is a king. His father's last name is Lassane.
Okay. You're not friends with this person on social media?
No.
Okay. Do you have a Facebook or an Instagram?
I have a Facebook.
Okay. Did you see a post about Stephen or Antonio they're gonna get got or anything like that?
No, I never seen a post like that. I don't even be on Facebook like that. I don't. I get on there every blue moon.
Okay.
I don't get on it like that.
All right. Did you talk to Tiffany and to Tyrone after I came to your house the first time?
The first time, no. I told my husband that you came because you stated you wanted to talk to both of us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I don't have any more questions unless you have anything else. I appreciate you coming.
No problem.
Thank you, man.
You're welcome.
As investigators continue to investigate, they theorize that Wanisha learned about the assault on Freddie from his family. Wanisha told her brother Warren, who decided to get revenge on Stephen. Warren grabbed a gun. He and Wanisha tracked down Stephen at a local store. Warren then shot Stephen, with the murder being caught on camera. Warren then fled to Wanisha's Altima, and she drove away. In 2025, Warren Pollock is arrested and charged with the first-degree murder of Stephen Black. Wanisha Pollock is charged as an accessory after the fact. Both cases remain ongoing.